Welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire, the first one, yay! We are making headway, we're at level 5, we're gonna go into the dungeon now since we have enough herbs and stuff and I won't fast forward. When we're in deeper dungeons that are just tedious and, you know, going back and forth, I will fast forward. But with this one, pretty much I'll introduce the new enemies and such. Oh yeah, there's fountains everywhere in the beginning, I love it. You've seen the P-bugs. I think they do have a regular attack, but they pretty much always do that little roly-poly poison. It's so cute. We'll heal up in a second. Okay, 70 gold. 140 gold, nice. Uh-oh. What do I run into? Beak is also... I love these enemies because they're in pretty much every Breath of Fire game. And they're just floating spiky bird heads. This game, they're not tough, you can tell. They're probably the toughest enemy in this area, aside from the Gloom. But, you know, take them down. You don't run into multiple enemies, really, here, other than the P-bugs. So my favorite thing in this game, that I always remembered as a kid, is when you walk on the bones, it makes a cool bone walking sound. I always liked that as a kid. I always walked on the bones. There's no penalty for walking on bones or anything, and I just think that's a nice touch. It's a very nice touch. I'm gonna be save stating regularly because this crashes for some reason. Oh, it's so annoying. Yay, another level. Yep, definitely a very much warrior. Oh yeah, I like how when your status... when you have a status effect, everything's red, it's like, oh god. But yeah, you can see I have very even stats. Oops. Sorry. Let's actually heal myself. Hooray. I guess I could just went back to the fountain. Yeah, this is your first mini dungeon. Not that amazing. What are these doors? Are they opening automatically? I don't know. Herb. You're gonna see a lot of herb. You take herb. But yeah, this is our first upgrade. We have Dirk to Brown Sword, which is 26 to 33. It's actually funny that he replaced, like, a Dirk, which is like a small dagger, with a sword. We'll see how this improves on the beak. Slam! Poosh! That's the criticals. And I love it. I love it. It's like, slam! It's so much better than, just, oh, you got a critical. It sounds very nice, too. Yeah, Gloom, these guys have decent defense, not anymore with my bigger sword, haha. But, they do the most damage with that T-bolt attack, which, a little dangerous. Somebody lovingly animated those doors. Herb and a gauntlet. That sounds like armor. I think that replaces my shield. So wooden shield to gauntlet. I get, actually more act, you can see. So a little more speed and more defense, so that's nice. And I love wooden equipment in, like, early RPGs. Both early in the game and early as in, like, your, like, they've been made really, really early and possibly translation was bad. My favorite was Final Fantasy because all of your, the first game, all of your armor was wood, and I get a wooden shield, that makes sense, but not wooden armor and, like, wooden gauntlets or something. Like, what? I think they changed it, though, to leather. You just have the wooden shield, but now it's leather in, like, the upgrades of, like, the remakes of Final Fantasy. Just the first one. Oh, a dodge! That's what it looks like. You, like, blink. You go... Yay, monster left an herb, and it's so exciting. Ooh, another one of these. Later on, you'll find these doors, but they're locked, so can't open them yet. Herb. A suede cap, which I think CP stands for. So that replaces my straw hat. That's good, that's hilarious. I get a little less act, and a little less magic, which is interesting. Oh wait, it's a suede cape. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind, it's not my straw hat. Suede cape. So, I guess because the robe, okay, that makes sense, because the robe gives me a little magic. But I'd rather have that defense, other than the act. And I'm not using magic. And the only magic I'm running into is Thunderbolt, which always does 12 damage. Boom. See, it does 5 instead of 6 now. And I killed him dead. Now, I don't think when you level up you get full HP back. Ah, stop that. I'm gonna move this down here. Because, oh, I keep canceling out of the entire menu. I apologize. I'm not used to the buttons yet. Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of menuing. Because I press buttons wrong all the time. Ooh, visor, that's a hat. So one funny thing, that I noticed in this game after I equip the visor, so that, yeah, that's kind of creepy. Okay, a little less act, but more defense again. Your gold is right when you open the menu, and then you can access the menu, and I don't know why, that's just funny, because it's like, what? Where's my gold? Oh, it's under. I don't think anything else does that, but I like the menus that stack. Like, watch, attack, another thing, I select attack. I like how it stacks like that. Good old RPGs. Yeah, Monster Left Herb! Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, pea-bugs. Kill one, the other one poisons me. Boop. I love how poison looks in this game. You just like purple rave party. I'm poison, and then you turn very dead colored. A trap triggered a Sproing. This is how you learn about you completely recover HP and AP. And over here, I think this is the bad trap. A dark mist, and I lose all of my AP, I think, which I don't need. But that teaches you about traps. Also gives you a nice little HP boost, I think right before the boss, yes. And like I said, save state because I don't want it to crash. And the boss is, a slimy frog. Looks like he's holding something in his mouth, I don't know, but he's cute. Or he looks like he has a little helmet on? I don't know. You have no reason to be in my castle, Grok. Arr, get out. Arr. Oh! Hello, sir. Slimeless humans. You think you can drive me out? Go ahead, try. Okay, he's got a mohawk. Alright. Okay, it's boss time. Frog. He's back from Chrono Trigger, and he got hit with the ugly stick. So, boss battles are a bit boring in this game, especially these one-on-one ones. There you go. I basically just hit and hit and hit, and, heal. Hurrah! Uh-oh, slam. Ouch. I want to slam. Come on and slam. And welcome to the gym. Blah. Hooray. There's also a nifty gimmick with bosses. It kind of mirrored in the other games, where you don't know their HP level, so you just gotta fight them. This one, you kind of... Ooh, that's a tougher attack, where he somehow jumps. But you can see his HP, and I'm slowly, you know, grinding him down, I guess you could say. Hooray. But there's a little surprise for you when you get him all the way down. And this happens with every boss. And it actually, so bosses, and I think enemies, all have different AI scripts that can, like if there's like 3 things that can happen. 1, they're at full HP, they just do their regular thing. Then they're at 25, and they're critical. They'll do some other stuff, like there's certain enemies that will start casting spells, or heal themselves when they're on low HP, like that. There you go, thank you Frog for the demonstration. And then there's the third script, which bosses do once you get them all the way down. It goes, Frog seems alright, or this boss gets up, or whatever. And you still gotta fight him for an unknown, you don't know how much his HP is right now, you just gotta keep fighting him. It's sort of their second phase, and this one has a very short second phase, as you can see, but they usually have a different AI script, they'll do stronger attacks, and you just gotta watch out. Some have insanely, like their HP in their second phase is like more than their first phase, and it's really annoying. Oh, I message your strength warrior. Yay! And one thing that a lot of people don't know in this game is the faster you beat an enemy encounter, I think it's just the regular encounters, not the bosses, because it's impossible with the bosses. You'll see in a second. Basically what happens is you get more experience. I don't know about gold, but I think if you beat him in the first round, it's like 150% more, and then it goes down to like 115, and then 100. So yeah, it's like impossible to beat a boss in 3 rounds, unless it's like ridiculous. So a lot of people don't know that. So as you get stronger, you technically get a little more EXP, or if you're smart and using your spells and stuff, but yeah. Hey, I dinged twice on this boss. That is nice. Yeah, a firestone! There's stones in these games that mimic spells. The foul air is filtering out and the fresh air is coming into the castle, because I guess Frog was really smelly, he didn't bathe or anything. Yay, the candles! Made the candles disappear. Now there are no more enemy encounters, and we can take, I think these are just 2 herbs and some gold, okay. Hurrah. Now you can just, step out of the castle. Everything's still broken and skeleton-y. So this is the king's castle, and I get it that it was destroyed by, like, the dark dragons and such. You know, that's why there's rubble blocking places. But the scary thing is, the skeletons everywhere. How long has this castle been taken over? Do dark dragons just, like, vaporize the flesh and leave the bones? But yeah, this is a cool... A lot of people talk about game theory with teaching players while they play the game, and this definitely does it well with this first dungeon. You learn how to equip different things, you learn about status ailments, chest traps, and it gives you those little healing fountains in the beginning if you're, you know, shit out of luck. So, I like RPGs that do that and not put you in a thing of tutorials. But some, like Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy X with their junction system and sphere grid system, respectively, they kind of need to because it's, like, so unique, but oh do I hate it. I kind of wish they could have put that in the gameplay more, but that's another thing, they're so separate from gameplay. It's like there's this system in Final Fantasy VIII where you can combine magic to your stats. Like, how does that work? I guess you could say you're, like, taking in the power of fire to augment your strength, but it's just, it's weird. Oh yeah, it's happier and brighter now! You defeated the monsters! You're not a false hero. That's right, I'm blue-haired, I'm the main character. Who are you? That Scar. Harry Potter, the child who lived. Whoa! What a shocker! The Dark Dragons must have the Quake control, so I love the plot of this game. It's like, oh yeah, you're a hero, you say this, and all of a sudden there's an earthquake, and they know about the Dark Dragons having a Quake control. Like, oh, thanks for dropping that on us. There's a hidden palace and then the Nye dungeon. Find the Quake control. Please go there and put it in these quakes. And you're gonna laugh at where this hidden dungeon is. At least I did when I first played the game. Yup. Okay, so this is the hint. This teaches you about the day and night system. In the day, more stuff's open. In the night, less stuff, and, you know, there's, I guess, crime afoot and different things happen. It's an interesting system, but it doesn't really affect it too much, like, say, in an Ultima game or Morrowind or something. But it's interesting. But yeah, you gotta sneak in at night. The Quake control can cause quakes anywhere. That didn't seem to do much damage, though. Did you feel that? The ground shook. Didn't know Rai was such a great warrior. He could rid us of Zog. I'm right here. Don't talk about me. Zog. We're gonna save. And yes, you only have 1 save. So there's no, like, saving and going back, but there's not really much to go back to. So, What do you say, Armored Man? I should have fought the monsters, my duty, but they were too strong. One of them was just a little pill bug. Actually, that pill bug was, like, the size of a large dog. That would have terrified me if I saw that in real life. So yeah, there's our next destination. And you might think, why don't you go back now that you have money? Okay, so here's the deadly encounter. You can run into 3 of these butts at level 1, and they will kill you. Right now, obviously I've leveled up, they do 1 damage, and I have way more HP, but this, it's very hard to win. You pretty much just have to have luck and dodge one of their attacks, so. Hurrah. Once again, sorry for the save stating. And we might see something, oh yes, the ocean floor has dropped. I can't enter the sea, that's basically a beach. There's a interesting thing that you can do. Slimes. Woo. Sometimes after a battle, you'll run animals like deer and boar will appear on the map, and you can hunt them. We don't have any way to hunt them currently, but they're stuck on land, so you can trap them sometimes in like a corner, and they'll freak out and I guess commit suicide or explode. I don't know how that works. I've never been hunting, but we shall see if I can get it to happen. And hunting is pretty important. The items will, like, restore a bunch to everyone in the party, or they'll... Ooh, lots of random males. Ooh, a new enemy, a Ebola. It's a purple bull demon. He just hits hard, he's kind of like a beak. Whatever. Ooh, trees. But yeah, it's... Try and kill some stuff if you can. It restores a lot of, like, you can restore HP to the entire party. I think there's one that's like an elixir. But yeah, there's 3 animals you can hunt. You can hunt boar, deer. Oh, see, here we go. Deer. And they just run away from you, but if you trap them... No, I ran into an enemy. But yeah, like I said, I don't have a way to hunt them yet. But yeah, the boar drop roast, which I think heals everyone for like 50 or 40. It's like an herb on the whole party. Oh yes, there are also counterattacks. That hasn't happened yet. Some enemies you can't counter, though. I think it's mainly magical enemies. Just... They don't really attack, though, but yes. A lot of little complicated things. And we're here, and it's already night. But yeah, so you get the, and then from, okay, so the boar, you get the roast, like an herb on everyone. The deer drop antlers, which I think restore all status effects, or maybe just poison. So yeah, if you come in here when it's not like this, these guys are mostly awake. But we still can go into these buildings. But everyone's gone, but we can still loot stuff. So any time you see a drawer like this, it's a chest. Ooh, a strength potion. That is definitely going to Ryu. Yay. And then, okay, so back to the animals. Boar, deer. You can also find a white deer, which gives you a white antler. I'm trying to sneak around. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but my dummy thick. Okay, I'll stop. Final thing you can hunt is a bird, and they're fast, and they're the only animal that can fly over water, since, you know, bird. And they drop, can't remember, W meat? The other white meat. I don't think I can go into that house. And you pretty much just don't want to be in these guys' direct line of sight. So avoid that. There's nothing in this house. But yeah, basically hunt at the beginning roasts so go do boar. I think I can go in there and save, but I'm good. So boar is really good. Deer, it's like a free antidote, it's not that important. And the others, same. So this is the tricky part, because I think there's a guy hiding up here. Yeah, there, see him? And I don't really know which way he's facing. But first, we can go to this weapon shop, and I think there's actually someone here selling stuff. And if you grind a ton, which I'm not gonna do, you can get that long sword. Oh yeah, I forgot another thing. So if you go... We're not gonna get the long sword, but if you go to this little weight, you can try stuff on. So look, you can see, that's how it increases my attack, but I can't afford it. Ooh, a suede shield. It's not as good as my gauntlet, though. Yeah, we can't really buy anything here, though. This is a rapier, so yeah, I like to guess what some of the stuff says. Some of them are obvious, like a silk gown, wooden shield, long sword. I'm really close to it, though, but we're gonna sell some stuff, because we don't need all this tiny stuff. I'm so close to the longsword. I think I get one later. See, I get one later. I know I do, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, you can't go up there. You gotta, as I said, sneak around. Is Ryu dummy thick? Find out in the next episode. No, I'm not done yet. This area can be a bit confusing though, because it's like, where am I going? I think I have to go in here. See, I think that guy's facing up. But that's the only way I can go. So, we're probably gonna get caught right here. Nope, okay. Chests! Now, where you're actually supposed to go is that temple I showed you. So we're gonna go back. So, free herbs, it's nice. I don't know who's maintaining the fireplace and the tiny little bushes that are so cute. Maybe that guy is facing to the left? Or maybe I'm somehow out of his line of sight? I don't know. But yeah, unlike other games where these guys would say, move, that leads me out. Or turn, they don't. And this is also referenced in another, in Breath of Fire, I think 3, you have to sneak around a bunch of guards. Oops, I got too close. So that's what happens if you get within like a radius. And all they do is just send you out, they don't arrest you or anything. You know, it's like, good on you. A+ soldier. So yeah, you can't get too close to them even physically, so there is your answer. Let's try this again. There we go. I love how the secret entrance to the dungeon, I don't think there's anything on these sides. Huh. Nope, it's just like a castle. Love the music in this game. Wow, what an awesome room. Don't crash. Yeah, if I eventually get to Breath of Fire 2, you're gonna see me talk about it. Like, I hate this music, why am I here? Ooh, dragon things on the floor. Is there any? No, okay. Excitement. Open this door. And, so this is what's underneath the town. Keep that in mind. First of all, there's skeletons. So there's a freaking lava pool of death and destruction, on giant... I guess those are stalactites? I don't know. I don't know how this place was formed. And there's, risky as heck rope bridges. And I think the only enemies in this game... Or this game, yeah, the whole game. Only enemies in this area are the same things you ran into in the castle. So, one thing I like about this is the lower areas are darker than the higher areas. But yeah, these rope bridges, man. They do not look fun. Oops. Attack! Woo. I might go up and get that longsword. I'm thinking about it. You know, since I'll think about it for the next part because I'm almost done. Yay, single P-bug, kill it! Ooh, we super killed it. We killed that thing and then extra. Yeah, so this is somehow under the town, and they have quake control. You'd think a quake would mess... Oop, you get to see the bridge background. Yeah, we're fighting on this scary bridge over lava. Who built this bridge? Why is it this big? Why is it made of rope over lava? Ooh, lots of gold. Okay, now I have enough to buy the longsword. So next episode, going back, getting that longsword. We'll head over to the stairs right now for the end of this episode. I love how I hold my little traveling mantle. Alright, just boom. Yay. Alright, so we'll go back and get the longsword on the next episode. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.